Welcome back to What's Trending from South by Southwest. I'm Shira Lazar coming to you from the Samsung Blogger Lounge. Remember, go to samsung.com/howolympicareyu. Check out the Olympic Genome Project. It's awesome. My favorite guest, who I've seen on our show, I've seen him on YouTube, you all have as well, Harley of Epic Mealtime fame. How are you?
Hi.
Hi. How's the barbecue treating you at South by Southwest?
It's good. Lots of barbecue. Lots of tender meats in and around my mouth. Slopping it all up, tonguing it, feeling it in my mouth, sliding around, sliding down my throat.
Have you been to South by Southwest before?
Nope. First time in Texas. Everyone keeps telling me Austin isn't Texas, but it's my first time in Texas nonetheless. First time at South by Southwest. Came down with a bunch of the guys. We rented a house. We have like 20 Canadians staying at that house. We've been referring to it as the Canadian Embassy.
I'm not there.
Well, you're invited tonight. You're invited tonight all night long if you want.
How would you describe the energy here at Interactive?
Nerdy. It's nerdy. Lots of messenger bags. Lots of mustaches and beards. Lots of earth tone clothing.
So you stand
lots
out?
Lots of networking, synergy. The words like intuitive has been tossed around a million times. And we're just patrolling the food trucks. That's what we're doing.
So you've been finding some good food trucks?
Yes.
Anything stand out?
Yeah.
A lot of bacon?
My boys just bought me a good pulled pork taco of sorts from the food truck. We had some kimchi fries.
Ooh.
It was like seriously doing battle with the poutine at that point. It was like chili cheese kimchi fries. It was like really next level.
At this point, I
was hammered though when I had it, so it's like
every city you go to at this point, do you try to taste test all the food?
Oh yeah, we do a tour. Every time we get to a city, people are always like, "Bro, you got to go to this place called Bacon," which is actually what we got like 5 times in Texas. We haven't gone yet, but apparently there's a place called Bacon. It's only appropriate that we go there. Yep.
Yes, of course. So it's amazing to see how much you guys have evolved over the year. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So how would you describe the difference between last year at this time and where you are at right now?
What was last year at this time? What was I doing? What was I doing?
Creating videos.
Oh yeah. Jay Leno. Last year I was on Jay Leno. That was wild.
That was like your breakout.
That was like a big moment for Epic Mealtime. Yeah, I mean it's been a crazy ride, and I've always promised that I would be consistent about it. And we have maintained consistency. Our friendships amongst Epic Mealtime has grown and strengthened. We've all bonded further, with every new trip to a new thing or something like that. We're going to Japan in April.
Cool, yeah, you
so that's
actually made a big announcement
experience.
with Epic Mealtime Japan. Let's talk about that.
That was a big PR day. And it was awesome because I always wanted to go to Japan. Never thought I'd end up doing it, so it'll be cool.
How will Epic Mealtime translate for the Japanese audience?
Poorly, I'm sure. I'm certain. Just as poor as it is right now on YouTube.
Well, what's Epic Mealtime Japan going to be like, though?
We're just going there to FSU.
Yeah.
And, that's it. That's pretty much what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm. And what about consistency of content for your channel? Like, how do you seem to be everywhere. So how do you keep on creating content?
Yeah, actually, this past couple weeks has been a lot. We've been pulled in every direction, essentially.
Yeah.
But, we planned ahead. We had our St. Patrick's Day special, which is going to come out tonight at midnight. We had that filmed 2 weeks ago, which is interesting because we got really hammered. Like, I'll send out sometimes like a notes or a script or a guideline of rough concepts that we follow. But it started off with St. Patrick's Day special. Everyone get drunk first. Then we'll go ahead with
what's typically the process?
We get drunk during. So by the end of it, we're hammered. But this one was get drunk first, which don't do this at home. Don't be some guy who doesn't know how to cook and get drunk in the kitchen and cook because it's dangerous. But we're dangerous guys. But we're ready to die. You don't want to die, so don't do what we do. But we all got hammered. We made a ridiculous episode. The food was is cool. It's green. I'll tell you that. And yeah, and we were hammered. We had a great time. It was a funny episode. I think it's funny, but then again, I'm an idiot.
What have been some of your favorites on Epic Mealtime?
84 egg sandwich, where we made an egg sandwich out of 84 egg sandwiches.
Yeah.
Breakfast of booze, brunch of booze. I like breakfast meals. I don't F around at breakfast.
Montreal is into brunch. I must say I grew up into the brunch thing.
Yeah. That was your dad, actually, that told me to make one with bagels, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you going to do it?
Yeah, he was like, I'm sure his father. Make an episode with bagels. I was like, bro, okay.
He's a hard pitch man.
Yeah, he was good.
So what's your process at this point of putting the ideas together and finding new ways to do things and bringing it to your audience?
Well, we find we're back to putting in a lot more work in the episodes. I mean, we've done many episodes at this point. That we're at this point where we want to, take them to an even further level. Whether it's more scripting, like if you check our Valentine's Day episode, or more production value.
Yeah.
But essentially, it's the same process still at heart. We sit down, hang out, toss out an idea, mutate it, inject it with steroids, wrap it in bacon and deep fry it, and upload it.
And you're doing some collaborations also now, a lot of them.
Yeah, that's right. I was on SourceFed.
Yeah.
I was also on SourceFed for a one-on-one that'll be out at some point, I'm sure. Today I was on College Rant, which was a cool thing. If you check it out, College Rant, Epic Meal. I haven't seen it yet. Might be bad. I don't know.
How would you describe the YouTube community now that you're really so entrenched into it?
They're cool. Some people are losers. But it's cool. I like it. I like for the most part, I like a lot of the people. I was out in... I have kind of a mustache thing going on right now. I filmed a little something with Corridor Digital.
Oh, cool.
Whenever I go down to LA, I hang out with, Corridor Digital, Brandon and Freddie from Freddie W. And we filmed a mini scene that involved me to have a mustache instead of a beard.
Oh, they couldn't CGI that? What's up with that?
No, I know. I was like, catch this later. They were like, no. So I was stuck with perv face for like a couple days until my beard started to come back in. But,
How do you see the landscape changing as more entertainment traditional people are getting into this?
It's interesting. A year ago, I mean, if one thing has changed, it's more of the the entertainment medium has changed more over the past year than Epic Mealtime itself. There's more of a push I see all around me now for digital, more than there was last year at this time in a big way. And yeah, it's interesting. YouTube has got some special channels set up with some celebrities essentially that they'll start some YouTube channels with and things like that.
But you're the celebrity. You are New Hollywood.
E-lebrity.
E-lebrity.
Yeah.
I think it's going to all fuse together.
Yeah. Hopefully.
But it's hard to imagine.
Celebrity.
Celebrity.
I don't like saying that. I heard that once, though.
It's hard to imagine, Harley, that you were a teacher.
Yeah. Taught high school and elementary school.
Do they come up to you? Do the kids remember you?
Yeah, I have them on Facebook. I get a couple messages. I always get, funny messages from, one student who will send me random messages every now. Be like, just something little, like a little shot, Kasim G has more followers than you on Twitter. Just saying, Mr. Morenstein. Just something like that, just to screw with me. But, yeah, for the most part, I'm friends with a lot of the students on Facebook. Which is weird now because they're like humans now. They're like
they're old.
They're like 19 years old or 20.
You're very
tall.
You're very tall. You're online a lot. You're on Twitter. You respond to people. Is it important to keep that connection with the community?
Oh yeah, totally. I love going on my Twitter and I respond, maybe to 10 people a day at least, just going back and forth.
How do people get your attention?
It's just by luck, I mean, I follow 500 people already on Twitter that I care to hear what they have to say, which is a lot.
Me.
That's right, like you. My Twitter is at Harley Plays, HarleyPlays. Follow me, or at Epic Mealtime. But essentially, Epic Mealtime, has 300,000 followers. Sometimes Muscles Glasses is just hanging out, and so I'll go on his Twitter and I'll see what people are up to, and he's got 100,000 followers. I have 180,000 followers.
Wow.
So it's hard to just see it,
Mm-hmm.
but people get my attention just by tweeting, just being genuine, and if
Yeah.
I see it, I respond.
Finally, tips to people who want to get into the YouTube space and blow up.
Oh, I've been saying this for a while. You can't make a YouTube channel as a means to be successful. You just got to do something you like doing. I did Epic Mealtime the first time, and I was like, oh, this is easy. I could do this constantly. So, as people are playing music, and everyone around us is waving their arms.
Well, you rock. Harley, it's great to see you again.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was awesome.
Epic Mealtime. Your fans are awesome. Oh, my God, I'm never going to wash my hands. And I'm going to wrap this in bacon now.
I'll wrap it in bacon.
You rock. Thank you so much. And once again, stay tuned because we are coming to you from South by Southwest with more live coverage. Once again, Samsung.com/HowOlympic Are You. Check out the first ever Samsung Olympic Genome Project. It is awesome. Definitely go do it right now. And keep it on YouTube.com/What's Trending.